Hi, my name is Jamie, and in this video I'll be sharing with you my PDHPE experiences, my thoughts on the ideal PDHPE teacher and how I rate in comparison. I'd also like to start by just apologising for the static. Me and my PDHPE experiences. I've participated in a number of types of physical activity including swimming, netball, dancing and walking. So why did I choose these activities? Well, that was based on school requirements, family, friends and personal interests. Who influenced my participation? Well, that would include my mother, school teachers and my friends. My teachers were very strict about participation but were also quite encouraging and supportive, and they were always advising me to just do my best. Swimming is my favourite type of physical activity and sport, due to my mother's interest in it. I have participated in it competitively, but I prefer it as a leisure pursuit. Did my choice of physical activity change of age? Yes, it most definitely did. I became more self-conscious in high school and I withdrew from competitive sport, only partaking in PE and sport sessions. I prefer not to have the pressure of competing or winning involved. My current feelings and attitudes associated with physical activity revolve around the physical and health benefits and their contribution to all over well-being. I try to swim as often as possible and as well as take my dog for a walk as often as possible. I like being in shape and feeling healthy. So how do these feelings influence my teaching and physical education? Well, it is my belief that physical education should be based on health, interest and motivation. As a teacher, I will try to find forms of physical activities that children will be interested in, as well as comfortable in, be it games, competition, or just simply movement. I will try to cater to each child, placing an emphasis on the health benefits. I will be encouraging and supportive, and focus more on the physical rather than the competitive. The ideal PDHPE teacher. So what should the ideal PDHPE teacher look like? Well, they should be dressed in comfortable and accessible gear such as runners, which will allow for plenty of movement and demonstrations. They should have minimal jewelry and perhaps wear a watch at time for sitting. They should also have their hair tied back if necessary. I do not believe that they have to be in prime physical shape, but they should have a commitment and enthusiasm towards fitness and well-being that is obvious to their students. So how should the ideal PDHPE teacher act? Well, they should be upbeat, enthusiastic and responsible. They should be a role model and demonstrate different types of physical activity. They will be organised and they will be approachable and welcoming. Their interactions with students will adopt suitable teaching strategies including positive reinforcement. They will also be a good communicator, valuing the input of their students and promoting social responsibility, equality, fairness and positive interactions between students. I also believe that they should always be on the move and have this reflected in the activities they choose for their students. They will also encourage positive sporting behaviours and values. What type of things might they say? Well, they should provide regular encouragement and support, recognising when a student has made an achievement or improved. Example, excellent throw, Kirsty. You put more of your upper body into that throw and it worked beautifully. They should also offer constructive feedback such as, you got plenty of height on that jump, but I think it will help if you lifted your legs up high in the air so you don't hit the bar. They should also stick to the old sayings like, just give it your best shot, which I still believe is appropriate, provided this is followed by constructive feedback. So what skills and abilities should she have? Well, she should be able to plan and reflect on what did and didn't work in a lesson, as well as the ability of their students. They should adapt lesson plans to meet the changing needs of their students. As I said, they should be adaptable and be receptive to the changes in their students and be able to make adaptations to lesson plans that will accommodate these changes. They should have good leadership and communication skills and demonstrate an ability to remain focused. They should also have good organisational skills and be able to plan for lessons ahead of time. Lastly, they should be a good motivator and be able to motivate their students to take physical activity, helping them to feel good about themselves and their bodies. So what knowledge should she have? Well, she should have knowledge about nutrition, how to promote social and emotional well-being, as well as how to foster the development of positive relationships and self-confidence. They should also teach their students how to act in the best interest of themselves and others. They should provide their students with clear guidance in relation to personal health choices. They should also have a knowledge of the human body and the types of physical activities that will be needed to promote growth and fine motor development in each stage of development. They will also need to know the most effective way to instruct children on how to become proficient in fundamental movement skills. They will basically need a holistic knowledge of a child's development. Activities and movements she might require of her learners. Well, this teacher should base her activities around the age stage of development. Students need to master certain fundamental movement skills if they are to enjoy a wide range of physical activities, sports and recreational pursuits. The ideal teacher will incorporate these movements such as vertical jumps, overarm throws and catching into the lesson she plans. Stereotypes. This typical stereotype of a PE teacher includes unstylish short suits, short hairstyles and whistles. They are portrayed as coaches and drill sergeants whose primary purpose is to humiliate and demean their students. They are seen as the enemy of clumsy and uncoordinated children. How do these stereotypes affect my feelings of self-worth? Well, I am offended by them. If I spent ages developing careful thought-out lessons and then find out the parents saw my role as being nothing more than a glorified drill instructor, this would be a real good kick in the teeth to my self-confidence, especially when my focus will be on teaching children how to live healthy, balanced lifestyles. Comparison, the verdict. How am I like different? Well, I like to dress in comfortable and accessible gear. I believe in the power of physical fitness and being in shape. And I also believe that I am alike in that I am generally warm and approachable and able to motivate those around me. I also have a good biological knowledge of the human body and am patient and accepting of change, which helps to make me adaptable. As to how I am different, well, I am not the most confident person, which means my leadership skills are lacking. I am not in good physical shape and I do not have good time management skills, which means that I am not often organised. I also need more knowledge about how the growing child's body develops. How do I currently rate? I would rate myself a 4 out of 10 due to the aforementioned differences, as well as the fact that my teaching strategies and knowledge are still unrefined and need more development. How do I feel? How do I feel about teaching PE in this context? Well, I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward to teaching children a variety of different fundamental movement activities that will enhance their growth and fine motor development. I am looking forward to promoting health and well-being in children and observing how this hopefully positively impacts on their development. I really want to be able to guide children towards becoming healthy, happy and responsible adults in the future. What do you need to know to be able to confidently teach PE? Well, believe you need to be well informed, you need to be aware of health issues and how social and cultural context impacts on development. You need to have a focus on welfare and be able to promote diversity, social justice and supportive environments. You need to be aware of the nutritional needs for your students and how these changes their growth. A working knowledge of the human body, and the ability to promote the benefits of regular physical activity will also be needed. An awareness of physical development and fundamental movement skills will also be needed. I believe that in having a complete understanding and knowledge of the aforementioned points that you will be more adequately prepared and therefore more confident in teaching PDHPE. Most importantly, you will be able to help your students lead a healthy lifestyle and provide them with the best possible chance of achieving and maintaining mental, physical and social well-being. Lastly, what do I think the role of PDHPE is in student knowledge? Well, I believe it provides children with the knowledge and skills needed to achieve and maintain a balanced lifestyle. Learning in PDHPE also helps children to make informed decisions relating to their mental and physical well-being, and it will provide them with the knowledge, skills, values and attitudes that will enhance their ability to lead healthy and fulfilling lives. Thank you for listening.